and the March of Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Third, welcome remarks by PD. Fourth, speech by the first 15 of Faculty of Education Universitas Negeri Surabaya, Profesor Dr. Budi Purwoko, SPD MPD. Fifth, address by Professor Kieron Sheehy, our partner institution from Open University, UK. Sixth, signing of the Memorandum of Agreement. And the last are group photo session and closing. Before we begin, allow me to express sincere appreciation to all invited guests who have taken the time to attend this important occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin today's program, to honor our beloved country and our institution, please stand and join us in singing the national anthem Indonesia Raya, followed by the March of Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up.
Universitas Negeri Surabaya berperan aktif mencerdaskan bangsa, tangguh bermartabat berbudaya, tulus berbakti laksanakan tridharma, unggul berprestasi, karya inovatif, olahraga, ilmu dan seni, inklusif, adaptif, kolaboratif untuk kejayaan.
Thank you. Please be seated. The next agenda is welcome remarks delivered by the chair of the committee. To the Honorable Ms. Desika Putri Mardiani, MPD, the place is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Distinguished Professor Kieron Sheehy, Honorable the Dean of Faculty of Education, Professor Dr. Muhammad Nur Salim MSI, the first Vice Dean, Professor Budi Purwoko MPD, and the second Vice Dean, Professor Dr. Andi Kristanto MPD, and all of the study program coordinator of Faculty of Education and international team, and also colleagues and all participants. Good morning, everyone, and it is a real pleasure for us to welcome you, Professor Kieron Sheehy from Open University, UK, to our institution through this visiting top professor, VTP, in UNESA. This visit is very special for us because you can deliver your experience and then knowledge and something else to us. And then we believe that we can build the research program together, Professor Sheehy. And also, we are not only listening and learning, we are building our capacity to publish and to think more globally and to contribute our research to international journals indexed by Scopus. Because in 5 days after this, we will have 2 or 3 guest lecturing with you and also 3 workshop, okay, writing workshop with you, Professor Sheehy. Okay, we are truly grateful for your presence today, and we hope to learn not only about writing and publication, but also about how to design research that is impactful and relevant in global academic community. And to all of the study programs coordinator in Faculty of Education, please delegate your students and also your lecturer to join with that program, that VTP programs, from tomorrow until Friday in this week. All right, we hope this just not only the beginning for many collaboration and between our institution in research publication and academic exchange, and hopefully you enjoy Surabaya. Okay, thank you very much. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Ms. Tesika, for delivering the welcome remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, next we will have a speech for the first 15 of the Faculty of Education, Professor Dr. Budi Purwoko, MPD. To the Honorable 15, the place is yours.
Ya, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera untuk kita semuanya. Saya informasikan Bapak Dekan ada kegiatan di Gresik begitu, sehingga beliau izin hadir di ruangan ini pada pagi hari ini dan mohon izin untuk membacakan remarksnya beliau gitu. Ya, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished guys, visiting Professor Prof. Dr. Kieron from the Open University. Welcome to Surabaya. Welcome to FIP University Surabaya. Yeah, the Honorable Coordinator of Undergraduate, Master and Doctoral Program of FIP UNESA. Yeah, FIP UNESA, the abbreviation from Fakultas Ilmu Pendidikan, Education Faculty. I think the same thing with this. Respectful colleagues and ladies and gentlemen, good morning and warm greetings. On behalf of the Faculty of Education, Universitas Negeri Surabaya, it is great honor and pleasure to warmly welcome our distinguished visiting professor, Professor Dr. Kieron from the Open University. We are truly delighted to have you with us today. This visiting professor represent our strong commitment to strengthening international academic collaboration, enhancing the quality of education and research, and fostering a global academic culture within FIP UNESA. Visiting professor agenda consisting of guest lecture and workshop on writing article for publication in reputable international journal is highly relevant and strategic. These activities will provide valuable insights and rich academic perspective and support our faculty and graduate students to improving research quality and international publication performance. We believe that this program will stimulate our meaningful academic discussion, inspire collaboration, and open opportunity for future joint research and publication. Once again, welcome to Universitas Negeri Surabaya, Professor Kieron Sheehy. We hope you have a productive, inspiring, and enjoyable academic engagement with us. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for the insightful remarks from 15 Academic. The next agenda is addressed by our respected guest from Open University UK, Professor Kieron Sheehy. He is an expert in inclusive education from Open University UK and a leading researcher in inclusive education in the world. For Professor Kieron, the time is yours.
Selamat pagi semuanya. Saya sangat senang menerima undangan Anda minggu ini. Maaf, maaf saya. Sekarang saya berbicara bahasa Inggris. Saya harap tidak masalah. Okay. Tidak masalah. It's okay. Thank you. I hope that has shown that language is not a barrier to working together. I'm really happy to be able to talk briefly about our work today because we have a really good example of very successful work already with UNESA and the Open University. So we are not starting from scratch, from the ground. We have a very successful example in the field of inclusion with my colleagues here. So in fact, I sometimes think I work more with my colleagues in UNESA than I do with my colleagues in the Open University. The first thing I think is you do need contact. You have to meet people, and there is an element of friendship because you have to trust the people you are working with so that the relationship is a joint one, so everyone benefits. So when did we meet? 2011? 2011, Prof. Budianto and I were boys. Small boys, and we met in 2011. And over that time, we have worked together, and it has really benefited my university, and it's really benefited me, and I hope the same here. Same here. I think you mentioned publications, which we will be focusing on this week, really, because it's a major issue to get international publications when you do not come from the West, from Europe or America. There are barriers. There are barriers, and we will address those this week. But I hope today will be the start of a slightly wider relationship between my university and UNESA. I have many young colleagues, excellent colleagues, who would work well with colleagues here in UNESA, outside of the field of just inclusion. But I think, we could look at child health, child development, classroom teaching, all sorts of things. So I think the future is opportunities are good for publication, for research grants, and it's demonstrating impact. To give one example here, I work with colleagues here, and we developed Sign Indonesia, an inclusive classroom tool. I took the publications, our joint publications, and they were evaluated in Europe independently. And the independent evaluation said that the work going on here was international standard, excellent and outstanding. So that is how our collaboration is judged, and that is the standard we have reached. So we have a very good example to follow on. so that was the impact of the work. The other thing, just on publications, last year, 2 Indonesian researchers evaluated research in inclusive education, and in the top five researchers in Indonesia, 2 were from UNESA and 1 was me. So out of the top 5, our team have 3 of the slots. That was last year. Actually, what year is it? 2 years ago. 2 years ago, 2024. 24. So again, working together in this way can be very powerful. But it's a matter of making friendship and collaborative teamwork, which I hope will be able to engender in a wider community than our relatively small research team that we have. I'm happy to answer any questions that people might have at this point. Can I ask questions? No? Any questions? Well, I am from Surabaya, so I enjoy Surabaya. Yes. Yes, I was on holiday and I met a man from Jakarta, and he said, I am from Jakarta. I said, Indonesia's second city. Yeah, Surabaya is number 1. He was very offended. But I think it is. The other thing is, this happens a lot, is that I come here we research a topic, and I learn more myself from being here, so I take away more than I bring. One example to show that when we were working with teachers, we talked about the topic of fun in teaching. And we had difficulty understand. Sorry, now I'm signing. When I cannot remember the words that I sign. We talked about fun, and it was difficult to talk about, and we came to the conclusion that the Indonesian teachers we worked with had a different understanding of fun and well-being in their work, in their teaching, to often experienced in Europe. So that started research on teachers' epistemological beliefs and well-being and fun. And that led to many things, but also my university were large-scale online, large scales, thousands and thousands of students. And what we took from Indonesia with Indonesian teachers, we took and we researched it and we started applying it across our students. So that's the positive impact for us of working with UNESA and doing our research here. We take stuff back to the impact there. And I hope the same happens here. So just to conclude, I think this is could be the start of a really good, stronger relationship, a wider relationship. And I hope to be able to help in introducing colleagues here at UNESA to colleagues back in the UK, because just making that contact is really important. So you have someone to talk to share ideas with, and who's a friend, so you do not feel they're being critical, or you don't feel you say something silly. So you have a friends you can work with. That's vital. So I hope this is the start of such a process of friendship and research and positive impact. Is that okay? Thank you. I finished. No, don't clap. I'll clap. Makasih.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the main agenda, the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement between Faculty of Education Universitas Negeri Surabaya and our partner institution, Open University UK. We invite both representatives from institution.
So should I go there? Yes. I'll get this.
Okay, may this collaboration spark innovation ideas and foster a thriving environment for academics, cooperation, and collecting advice. Ladies and gentlemen, now we reach to the end of this event. On behalf of the Faculty of Education, Universitas Negeri Surabaya, we would like to express our deepest gratitude for your presence and participation. May this collaboration bring meaningful and sustainable benefit for both institutions. Last, we also kindly invite all representatives to proceed with the group photo session. The documentation will be led by the committee.
Okay. Down there.
Next photo.
Okay. Take picture with you. Terima kasih semuanya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.